Hey, how are you today? Thanks for coming to my presentation. I'm Doug Hill. I'm one of the owners of AFX Motorcycle Helmets. We really appreciate your time here today, and we just want to go through a very brief history of what AFX Helmets is, where we came from, and possibly where we're going. Back over 17 years ago, myself and my wife Susan started AFX Helmets to bring a little more common sense to the motorcycle, ATV, snowmobile, and off-road helmet market. We wanted to make sure that we built a quality helmet at a reasonable price that the average family could afford. We never wanted to build the most expensive helmet. We never wanted to build the cheapest helmet. What we wanted to do was to build the most affordable helmet at the most reasonable price, putting in the best quality of all our years of knowledge and information. For a long time, I worked in the motorcycle industry since the late 70s. A good amount of that time I spent with doing product development with other helmet brands before we started AFX. And the one thing that we found was that there was a lot of helmets on the market, but people weren't really sure what they were getting. A lot of people assumed because they didn't spend a lot of money, they weren't getting a lot of quality. And we wanted to dispel that rumor and put a little common sense and confidence in people's helmet purchases. So that when we started the company, our biggest mandate was the helmet has to be something that we would wear ourselves, our kids would wear, and we would put on our grandchildren's heads. And that's where we've come from at AFX, that's what we are today, and that's what we'll continue to be. We'll always have an affordable helmet, but it's always going to have to be the best quality at the most reasonable price that the average person can afford.